Evening all, this is John from the Mercenary Miniature YouTube channel, and I'm here with the final turn, the turn 20 of mine and Scott's campaign. So what I'll do is I'll run you through a reminder of last turn, because it was a big turn. There was no less than 4 fights, and then I will show you our moves that we've already done, and then I'll roll up the rogue armies. For those of you who watched it before, you'll see how I do it. For those of you who haven't, I'm not going to explain it again, I'm afraid. You'll have to watch the previous videos. So in the last turn, we had the Skaven against the Dwarves. The Dwarves won and kicked the Skaven out. We had Lizards against the Chaos on the Silk Central Road. That was a tie, but poor old Greolort died and he perished in battle. So his army's gone, so the Chaos are out. Because it's the last turn, me and Scott aren't bringing in another army. In Malko, Rylian did manage to hold off Vuruviel, so they still hold Malko at the minute. And then down in the HQ, even though I did have reinforcements, Kyra managed to force poor old Lady Phelan out. So she is out at the minute, and she was kicked back. The moves so far, Scott is held with Kyra in the HQ, and Vuruviel was moving back in for one last chance to try and take Malko. Malko is worth 10 points on the campaign map, so it's pretty pivotal. You need, you hold it, I hold it, or Scott takes it. In my moves, I have gone, Airless has stepped up to fight Kyra now, and then Phelan has moved from 84 into 82. She's taken another one of Scott's provinces, but more importantly, she's still on the border between the HQ and 82, so I will be able to reinforce that battle. Scott will have reinforcements. He's in HQ, so that will be 2,200 point armies in that battle, which will make for a nice one. And then obviously Malko, Riley and Vuruviel. I think there's one last Siege of the City scenario we haven't done yet, so I think we're going to give that one a go for then. I haven't bothered asking Scott what he wants to do with the rogue armies, because I'm pretty certain I'll know his moves anyway, and if there's any fighting to be had, I will be moving the armies into fight. So I will just roll them up. If anything changes and I think, oh, I might have to ask him, I'll cut the video out, quickly text Scott what he wants to do, and then I'll come back to you. But the rogue armies, I'll just start off with the Empire, because they're the least important. So I'll roll up to see what they do. And they're going to go one space, and they're just going to go back into 7. And that is the end for old Johan. He's on the road back up to Nuln. And that is how he is up there. I'll do the Orcs next. So let's see what they do. They are going to... Oh, it's my... Oh, I'll just randomise it. They're going to go one space. And they're going to go into here. So they are going to burn one last settlement of mine, which will be half points there. Then we'll go on to the Skaven, because they haven't really done too much. So if they can do something near the end and have a battle, that'll make for a decent one. Whether they fight the Dwarves again or possibly the Lizards. Let's see. So they're just going to go one space, and they're going to go down into Aldium. So that's bad news bears for Scott, because they're going to burn Aldium now. And that will be that completely gone, because it is already on fire. So the Skaven have been a menace there. I'll move on to the Dwarves, as they are in the middle now. So they're going to go one space, and they're going to go north. I'm going to say they're in with the Lizards. So there we go. That is the final turn of the map. This will be... You'll get to see one more last map update, obviously, once we've had all the battles. So there will be 3 battles this turn. So it's going to take a few more turns yet to finish the campaign. And it's still fairly on a knife edge. I think both of us can still pinch it. That with Aldium there might have damaged Scott's hopes a bit more. But if he can pull some wins out, you never know. So that will be it. The first battle we'll do... Oh, I know we didn't really want to do 2 High Elves and Dark Elves in a row, but I think they're a lot more pivotal to the campaign, because if Scott loses either of them, I think that's the campaign over. So the next battle report will probably be Dwarves against Lizards, and I don't know who's going to play who. I imagine I'll be on the Lizards. I would have thought Scott hadn't done too much Dwarves. I've done a lot of Dwarves. But there you are. So that is turn 20 of the campaign map. And this has been John from the Mercenary Miniature Painter. I look forward to doing these battles, and hopefully you look forward to watching them. And I'll see you on the other side.